proceed, Silenus, to procure my call, and by the doom of death and woes and more.
Merchant of Syracuse, plead no more. I am not partial to infringe our laws. The enmity and discord which of late sprung from the rancorous outrage of your duke to merchants, our well-dealing countrymen, who, wanting guilders to redeem their lives, have sealed his rigorous statutes with their bloods, excludes all pity from our threatening looks. For since the mortal and intestine jars twixt thy seditious countrymen and us, it hath in solemn synods been decreed, both by Syracusians and ourselves, to admit no traffic to our adverse towns. Nay more, if any born at Ephesus be seen at any Syracusian marts and fairs again, if any Syracusian born come to the bay of Ephesus, he dies, his goods confiscate to the dukes dispose, unless avowals and marks be levied to ransom him and quit the penalty. Thy substance, valued at the highest rate, cannot amount unto 100 marks. Therefore by law thou art condemned to die.
Yet this my comfort, when your words are done, my woes end likewise with the evening sun.
Well, Syracusian, send brief the cause why thou departest from thy native home, and for what cause thou camest to Ephesus.
Heavier task could not have been imposed, that I speak by priest unspeakable. Yet that the world may witness that my end was wrought by nature, not by vile offense I'll otherwise, nor hers give me leave. In Syracuse was I born and wed and true woman. Happy but for me, and by me had not our hap been bad. With her I lived in joy, our wealth increased by prosperous voyages, I often made further down till one factor's death. And the great store of goods that random back drew me from kind Christmas of my spouse, from whom my absence was not 6 months old, for herself, the most advancing until the pleasing punishment that women bear, had made provision for her following me, and soon and safe arrived at my house. There had she not been long, before she became a joyful mother of 2 goodly sons, which was strange the one so like the other, as could not be distinguished, but by names. That very hour, and in the selfsame inn, a meaner woman was delivered of such a burden. Male twins both alike, and those, for their parents were exceeding poor, I bought and brought up to attend my sons. My wife, not meanly proud of 2 such boys, made daily motion from home to her. Willing, I agreed. Alas, too soon we came aboard. A league from the Madonna and we sailed before the always window baby gave any tragic instance of our harm. No longer did we not retain much hope, for what obscure light from heaven's day brand did not convey unto our fearful minds a doubtful warrant of immediate death. Which, though myself would gladly have embraced, yet the incessant weepings of my wife, weeping before for what she saw must come, and the piteous plainings of the pretty babes that mourned, for fashion ignorant want of fear, forced me to seek delays for their men me. And this it was so, for other means was none. The sailors sought safety by our boat and left the ship, then sinking life to us. My wife, more careful for the latter one, fastened him on to a small spare mast, such as seafaring men provide for storms. To him one of the other twins was bound, whilst I had been like before the other. The children, thus disposed, my wife and I, fixing our eyes on whom our care was fixed, fastened ourselves at either end of the mast, and floating, obedient to the stream, were carried straight towards Corinth. As we thought, at length, the sun, gazing upon the earth, dispersed those vapors that afflicted us, and by the benefit of his wished light, the seas waxed calm. And we discovered 2 ships from afar making the main to us of Corinth that, and of course this. Ere they came, let me say no more, gather the sequel, by that went before.
Nay, forward, old man. Do not break off so, for we may pity, though not pardon thee.
Who had the gods done so? I I not now willingly turn them merciless to us. For ere the ships could meet by twice 5 leagues, we were encountered by a mighty rock, which being violently bowled our helpful ship was split to the midst. And in this, just divorce of us, fortune had left both of us alike, one to delight and one to sorrowful. Her poor soul, seeming as burdened with lesser weight, but not with lesser woe, was carried with more speed by the wind. And they three were taken up by a fisherman of Corinth as we thought. At length, another ship had seized on our scent, knowing whom it was their hap to save, gave humble welcome to their shipwreck. And would have wrecked the vicious level they had up their bark, with very slow sail. Therefore, onward did they bend their course. Thus have you heard me severed from my place. And by misfortunes was my luck prolonged to tell sad stories of my own mishaps.
And for the sake of them thou sorrowest for, do me the favor to dilate at full what hath befallen of them and thee till now.
My youngest boy, and yet my eldest care, at 18 years, became inquisitive after his brother, and importuned me that his servant for his case was like breath of his brother, and retained his name, might bear him company in the quest of him, whom, whilst I labored of love to see, I hazarded loss of him. 5 years have I spent in furthest Greece, roaming clean through the bounds of Asia, and coasting homeward, came to Ephesus. Hopeless to find, yet loath to leave unsought, or that, or any place that harbors men. And happy were I in my timely death. Could all my travels warded me they live.
Hapless Aegean, whom the fates have marked, to bear the extremity of dire mishap, now trust me, were it not against all laws, against my crown, my oath, my dignity, which princes would they may not disannul, my soul would sue as advocate for thee. But though thou art a judge to the death, and past sentence may not be retracted, but to our honor's great disparagement, yet will I favor thee in what I can. Therefore, merchant, I'll limit thee this day to seek thy help by beneficial help. Try all the friends thou hast in Ephesus. Beg thou or borrow to make up the sum, and live. If no, then thou art doomed to die. Jailer, take him to thy custody.
My pleasure, Duke. Hopeless and helpless doth Aegean win, but to procrastinate his